Have you ever felt like you need a quick cleanse from negative energies? I will show you a few techniques on how to do this. Alright, so these techniques I'm going to talk to you about are just quick fixes after you feel like you really need a cleanse of negative energies. However, if you keep feeling bad or discomfort constantly, then maybe you want to meditate on it, and maybe you might even need a deeper cleanse and even a change in your lifestyle. Alright, let's begin. So first of all, negative ions. So negative ions are probably one of the best things you can do for your health and of course for negative energy cleansing. Negative energies are just the accumulation of positive energy in the atoms. So what are they? Where do you find them? Well, negative ions produce biological changes in your body. They improve your mood, and of course they help you with depression. You can find most of them in nature. So if you have plants in your workspace or in your house, the more plants you have, the more negative ions you will have. However, I do not advise you to place them in your bedroom, because at night plants release CO2 and well, you're asleep and you're breathing that in. Back to nature. Since they are found in nature, even within nature, they are found in even higher concentrations in water, and within water, with moving water, so waterfalls. And the higher the waterfall, the more negative ions they will release, and that is because of the drop of the water. They become negatively charged. So go out for a hike, go out for a swim, and get all these good negative ions. Also, wind, moving wind is really good to get this. So if you're like in an office, especially not in an office where you have computers and machines, open the doors and the windows and just let it air. Salt baths. Well, we have already mentioned that water has negative ions. What you can also do is add salt to your bath. I do not advise you to use table salt because it doesn't really have any minerals, and you can get a lot more value from other types of salts, such as Epsom salt, Himalaya salt, or sea salt. Sunlight. There are a lot of benefits to sunlight. However, everything in moderation. You don't want to burn yourself. Sunlight is a very natural and powerful antibacterial. It boosts your immune system, promotes blood circulation, and the flow of what the Greeks call the humors. So you want to get your body moving from the inside. And of course, it helps with some of the photosynthetic biochemical reactions in your body, such as the synthesis of vitamin D. Crystals. Most crystals have very positive effects on human beings. You can create a crystal grid by using different types of crystals around your house, placed strategically in a mathematical shape, for instance. Or if you spend a lot of time in the office, then you can do that. Or even around your bed. Or if not, you can also carry crystals with you in your pockets. Sound. In Aztec dancing, once you're about to enter a ritual, they use a big snail, a hollow snail, and they just blow that from your toes to your head, and then you actually feel the vibrations, and then you actually feel this cleansing energy. So you can use sound, either play an instrument, listen to some music, or just get surrounded by these waves, because as we all know, positive and negative energies are waves. Ground yourself. There are many ways that you can do this. So one of them is just by staying in touch with the ground. You can do this by placing your bare feet on top of the ground, on the soil, on the grass, especially during a flight. because during flights you accumulate a lot of radiation, so you want to get rid of that. You can also touch trees. For instance, the Maya used to meditate on the yache tree, which has a very, very almost perfect straight trunk, and it leaves and stems grow out in a very symmetrical way, just all for alignment. So another thing that you can do to ground yourself is just like to grab a bar of metal that is grounded into the earth, especially after using your computer, after being in a place with a lot of electrical apparatuses. Breathe. Breathe. Step back and just close your eyes even for 1 minute if you need to. Check out on your heart, on your respiration, and get back into tune. Tune yourself. Being in harmony means that the wavelength of your brain, of your heart, and of your respiration is similar. The more similar these waves are, the more you're in harmony with yourself. And you will not always be surrounded by water or sound or crystals, but you can always be in control of yourself. You're always in control. So use these breathing techniques. I hope that helps, and please leave comments down below if you try any of this and what works for you. Don't forget to subscribe.